Hello friends, I bought this gimbal Digitek DSG 005 gimbal from Amazon. I bought it during this Amazon sale. It was listed for around 7,500, but with the offer I got it for 5,999. That's around 6,000 rupees. It's a budget gimbal. I was actually trying to buy the DJI gimbal, but that costs around 10,000 rupees. This I got at a better deal at a much lesser cost, but with the same functionalities. I will unbox it today to show you what comes inside the box and what accessories are included. So this gimbal also works with an app that you can download from Play Store. It works both in iOS as well as Android devices. The box looks really nice. It's nicely packed with all the specifications of the gimbal. So if you want to know functions of the gimbal, you can pause the video to get more details. Okay, so let's open the box. So inside the box, the gimbal comes with its own case. It's a little nice case made of I think plastic, and you have zippers that you can open all over. So you have to open all the way around, otherwise you'll not be able to open the bag. Let me keep this aside. I'll come back to this a little later. Along with the bag and the gimbal, you also have a small tripod. I think you can screw this at the bottom of the gimbal to make it stand, and along with the stand comes a strap. So this bag has its own holders where you can connect the straps and carry it around. Very useful. And apart from this, you have the user manual, and this one is it says an important notice. I think it's very important because when you have connected your gimbal, it needs to balance, otherwise the device may not work properly. So I'll show you how to balance the gimbal when you have put the mobile phone. So this is just an instruction that we need to ensure it's done before we power on the gimbal. So let me keep this aside and I'll show you the gimbal itself. So as I said, the gimbal comes in a nice bag. It's a nice sturdy bag. It will help protect the gimbal, and with two straps that you have, you can carry it around, very convenient to carry. And and inside the bag, the gimbal bag, you have a micro USB and a full USB cable for charging, and you also have a strap that you can put or connect at the end of the gimbal. So this will ensure that when holding your gimbal, it doesn't fall down by accident. And the gimbal at the front, you have the controls. So this is the power button, the mode button. You can change how you want to function the gimbal. You have two LED indicators, and this round thing is to control the orientation of your gimbal. So if you want the gimbal to turn left, right, or top bottom, you can control with this joystick. At the right, you have the zoom in and out. This only works if the gimbal is connected to the mobile app, so you can zoom in and out. At the back, which is conveniently placed, so your index finger can easily access the shutter button. This works without being connected to the app. You can take videos and photos. And at the left, you have the USB, micro USB port and a full USB port. The full USB port can be used to charge your mobile while using your gimbal, so very helpful. I'm not sure about the battery capacity, but as per the product detail it says once the battery is fully charged it will provide 12 hours of usage. So I haven't tested it. I will test and will upload a video later. So I'll show you how to connect the gimbal with the mobile app and show you some basic functions that this gimbal can do. So you need to download from Play Store if you have an Android device, or from iOS App Store. So you need to download Gimbal Pro app and install it. I've already installed it earlier. And through the app you can connect the phone and the gimbal. So now once that is connected, you can use the shutter button or the zoom in and out to control the camera on the phone. So let me quickly connect this phone on the gimbal. So the gimbal has this two adjustable clips. It will fit I think easily a phone size of 6 inches. Maybe a Galaxy Note may also fit, maybe not bigger than that, but my Redmi Pro 6 will easily fit here. So let me show it to you. So there is also a small rubber here, so you need to ensure the phone is pushed all the way inside. So I've connected my phone with the gimbal. As you can see, the phone is not balanced. The phone has to be perfectly balanced before we power on the device. Before I do that, let me connect the tripod that comes in the package to make the gimbal stand so that I don't end up breaking it, and spread the legs, and there you go. The gimbal is now standing, so I don't have to fear the gimbal falling down. So the thing that I was talking about was the balance. So since the phone is not balanced, it's tilted towards the right side, I need to ensure that it is perfectly perpendicular before I can power on the gimbal. So to adjust that, there is a screw that we have where we can extend this portion by moving it up and down. So unscrew the thing here and then just pull up and see if the gimbal balances, the phone balances, sorry, not the gimbal. So now it's somewhat still tilted, so I can still pull the thing. After that is done, then you have to tighten the screw to ensure that this adjustment stays. Okay, so now once the phone is perfectly balanced, then we can power on the gimbal. So press the power button for about 3-4 seconds. Once so the gimbal is on now, it's aligned and we are ready to use it. So I will connect the app, the Gimbal Pro app that I had downloaded earlier. So there's a Bluetooth icon which I need to press and ensure the phone and the gimbal is connected. Once that is done, then you can use the zoom in and out option here to control your gimbal. So as I said, this joystick can be used to turn the camera up, down or left, right, the orientation. So it's turning up, it's turning down, left and right. So using the app interface, you can control a lot of things. You can change the settings, you can choose time-lapse, you can choose a lot of things to make the videos shot with this gimbal really nice. So at the top left you have the option to choose between still camera and video, and This one is to choose between whether you want to click single photos or panorama or shutter timings, and this one is to choose whether you want to shoot with your front camera or a back camera. And this is the photo gallery, the small circle that you see here. So this is for face tracking, this is for object tracking. So if you have a face or an object, you can use this option to track. So wherever you move, the camera will always face towards the object. So that's a very nice option. And then towards the left, this is to control your camera in terms of white balance and other stuff. Video resolution, you can shoot up to 4K at 30 fps and 180p at 30 fps and 720p at 30 fps. So this depends upon whether your phone camera supports 4K or not. If your phone does not support 4K, then you can only choose 180 or 720p. So this gimbal, I think, is a very good deal. The DJI gimbal costs almost double this price, but it has the same functionality. But I got this for 6K, which is a very good deal. So I'll be shooting some videos from this gimbal in the next few days, and I'll upload new videos to show my experience. So I hope you guys like this brief review and unboxing of the gimbal. If you want to purchase this gimbal, please use the Amazon link in the video description. That will help support my channel. So thank you guys. See you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.